I'm gonna rename it on the.
Watch blood! Nice job, bud.
Nose back up.
Am I supposed to be filming? I'll get the second. I'm gonna rename it first. We're rolling. You guys start. Yeah, we're live.
We are live. Welcome to Buzz Media tonight's broadcast. Up first, currently we have the JV football team, Leavitt versus the Lewiston Blue Devils. I am Mason Cole over III, joined by the princess in Dr. Pussum's throne, Marley Coburn, and Mr. Isaiah Earl Davis.
I'll be there in a second.
So while Davis sets up, and Lewiston getting a long throw to number 15 for a touchdown out the gate against the JV defense. Even the first few plays, Marley, Lewiston showing off the speed.
We don't have a roster for Lewiston yet, so I'm trying to
Is the video up? Hi? We're going to try to get a roster. We have a lot of roster.
We have the Leavitt roster here.
As always, we are struggling to find a opposing roster. A little different with 7-on-7. Not as a well-oiled machine. Usually this is just a summer fun time for most schools, but now it's kind of the main courses that we've said in the past. So we're going to see the Lewiston Blue Devils line up for two. Quarterback steps out. It is knocked down by number 1, Manny Driscoll. So right off the bat, something that's always been accustomed to.
I'm going to go to roster for you.
Something that's always been accustomed to these Blue Devils is their speed. Looking out there, it looks like the Hornets have been outmatched in size, but in a game with minimal to no contact, it's not a very good attribute to have as opposed to these speedy Blue Devils.
It was a trip though, right? Nope. Well, actually, they have 2 seams going. Yeah, one on this side, too.
The Hornets are going to send out their offense, manned by number 8, Sawyer Hathaway, along with some upperclassmen and Nick Moore and so Hathaway rolls out. He's going to get it to number 34.
Who is Maddox Demers?
Maddox Demers. The Hornets pick up a few yards there. Alright, so we have second and just a few yards to go. Hathaway's going to roll out to the right and throw to Blaine Shaw, who picks up the first down.
There was a flag on the play.
Excessive contact. But nevertheless, it is going to move the chains. The Hornets off to a slower start than the Devils, but it is quite methodical in its fashion so far. The Hornets have moved up a considerable distance as they are now at their opponent's 30. Hathaway's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw a little pass over the shoulder of number 36. Jacob Mellon. It's going to be 2nd and 20 here for the Hornets.
Brax, go for Manny.
We're going to see Manny and Jacob Mellon come off the field, replaced by a...
30-60, you gotta have it down in distance, kind of. 30-60, I can let him throw a hit.
You're the one thing for that. It sucks.
So Hathaway is going to roll out left. He is going to look for number 27. Just over the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Hornets are going to line up for 3rd and 20 here.
Keep talking. Oh. We have Caden Dufour as the center for tonight for the JV.
Sora Hathaway slowly steps back. He's going to throw long to Nick Morin.
Oh, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. So this sets up a 4th and 20 here for the Hornets.
Looks like we struck out on the roster.
Oh.
We have struck out on the roster. And that new voice added to your ears is one Isaiah Earl Davis. Some may call him the king of Buzz Media.
I prefer the talent, but
talent.
thank you, Mason, for the greeting.
Oh.
It's been debated, the talent, but
Yeah, right. Well,
nobody has come out and publicly announced your status as the king.
That's true.
Oh.
Sora Hathaway's going to look long.
Oh!
Knocked down.
Who
So-
was that? 34?
It was 34, who is Maddox Demers.
Maddox
And
Demers?
Nick Morin was around, and a lot of Lewiston players.
Now we have, I'm here for just a little bit, and then you two riding solo for the 2 football games. Our experienced senior broadcasters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had to
I can go
kick
with that.
Davis off. We just figured this varsity game was just too big.
Yeah, I've had a lot of screen time this week with the the morning buzz, and then we had the. This is my 2nd game this week. We had football. I don't even remember what it done anymore.
Did Parkin do football?
Parkin did football. Maybe this is.
Did you do soccer last night?
I did soccer last night, but I was thinking I had something else too. We have field hockey yesterday. Buzz Media is just
Covering everything.
we're covering everything.
Catching a lot of games. We will not be stopped by any illness.
We won't be stopped by illness. We won't be stopped by technology not
Weather.
working. Weather.
Well, Davis, while you were out looking for the roster on, I believe, their 3rd play, Lewiston scored. We were started, and Lewiston threw a long ball that went for quite
Ooh.
the distance.
So they're gonna look to air it out deep today. Is what we're saying.
I'm-
We're guessing.
Yes.
Probably.
Lewiston is always known for their speed.
Now, do we know anything about the varsity team?
I know nothing.
All I
think
know
they-
is that they're from Lewiston, and they must be fast.
I think that they lost to Oxford Hills the other day.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did. I heard
heard.
Hathaway saying that too. And we beat Oxford Hills,
Yeah.
but we did play Oxford Hills when they were just coming
Was there,
back
like-
from
Yeah.
being yellow.
We have number 10 as the quarterback for Lewiston.
Aaron, yeah. Hopefully by the end of the game we can get a roster for Lewiston.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a handwritten roster we've used a few times.
Yep.
Yeah, as we were explaining earlier, that 7-on-7 isn't quite the well-oiled machine that a regular padded football game is. 7-on-7 is usually, for most schools, more of a summer pastime.
Right. So it's a little weird for the Friday night lights. I mean, the lights are on, and it is Friday night, but it's not really Friday night lights right now. There's no swarm of fans in front of
No.
us. Or any fans at all, actually. I do think they're going to have some fans for the varsity game tonight.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The soccer game last night they did. Each player was allowed to have 2.
It would be pretty cool if we could see that.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to hit Andon Cabral on a 10-yard pass, it appears.
Cabral, sneaky fast right there.
Definitely. Hi, Gray. Hi, Dad. Mason and Davis.
You don't usually get this sort of waving at a real football game. There's a definite difference in the coaching intensity on the sideline.
Oh, definitely. It's like we're celebrities up here.
Usually there's a kind of a sound barrier with all those fans. It would be near impossible to hear Gray last season, but now we can talk to him anytime we want, tell him what plays we want called and who we want at quarterback.
And the other thing is, in a normal game, he'd be coaching the linemen. I was talking to him
Yes.
about it, so he doesn't have as much duties on the 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Gray has, let's say, lost some purpose in life. Gray, he's a simple
That might
man.
have been before
Doesn't
football.
have a lot. You know, he has some kids, but kind
Doesn't
of
have a lot.
he lets Robin deal with them. But what he's got the fat guys, as he calls them.
Sawyer Hathaway to 27 Braxton Rowe for
First down.
I think it was first down.
They're moving the markers. Who do we got? I believe we've got.
We've got Dr. Pussums on the chains tonight and Dufour.
Speaking of Dr. Pussums, I have now been officially sponsored by Dr. Pussums. I am currently wearing a Dr. Pussums Cat Company ball. What's it called?
Ball cap.
Ball cap, as the kids say.
Yep. Wyatt Hathaway stopping
Wyatt
in.
Hathaway.
Wyatt Hathaway, who is ready for a big night tonight.
Studying his playbook right now. Back here.
He is
Getting ready.
taking some tips from Sawyer, getting into the film room. And he is ready for this big matchup.
I think we missed the play while we were talking. Also, we have the only thing about the parent chain gang is we often get the one marker says first down and one says second down.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not as
I
coordinated
have a
as
feeling
the.
that second down might be correct because I think that Dufour knows what he's doing.
You're
No
d-
offense to Susan, but she might be a first timer at this.
Right, and it's not the only time I've seen this. I feel like
Yeah.
it happens a lot of
Oh,
these
it does.
7-on-7.
It'll happen with my mom tonight. I guarantee it.
Oh, she's working the chain gang.
She is for the varsity game.
Who's she? Oh, a little shovel pass.
Possibly, I think Denver Taylor's mom or dad, and I'm not sure who the other one is. But I thought
Wait, the
that
other
there's-
one? Aren't there only two?
There is two, but I thought there was 3 names on the thing that she sent me. Oh, then.
Good little shovel pass. I believe that picked up Hornets the first down.
Yeah.
As
Although
they're-
it still
We're
says
still on
second
second,
down.
but
But the
Oh,
ref has just
oh.
noticed that and is correcting.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to roll out to the left. He's going to throw and find number 34.
Maddox Demers.
Maddox
That was a
Demers.
smooth recovery for not knowing the number. The pause for Marley to find it. That's the kind of broadcast team you get from you two, veterans.
Oh, yeah.
The Hornets have marched right up to the goal line. Second down.
30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Hathaway is going to roll out to the right. He is going to throw. He's going to hit Andy Cabral, who reaches for the goal line. No cigar there from Andy Cabral.
All right, I'm going to
Hornets third down.
respond to Hathaway's
Important
Twitter.
drive right here to tie it up for the Hornets.
End of the first quarter.
That running first quarter goes quick.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to roll out to the left. He finds Blaine Shaw.
Oh.
The ball slipping right through Blaine Shaw's hands. It is going to be fourth down here and just under 2 yards.
Now, last night I heard they were kicking field goals on some of these.
Oh, yeah.
The
They
Hornets
could kick. No.
or the
no,
other team?
The
it
and I
was
heard the other
Winthrop.
team. So the rules allowed kicking, and I heard the kicker for Winthrop was really good.
He was very good. I was pretty impressed.
Usually,
Were you at the game?
No, I was watching it on.
Watching on
live
the
Sawyer
live
stream.
Hathaway
stream.
rolls out. Same play to Blaine Shaw, who drags it
Oh.
in for the touchdown.
Nice touchdown.
Usually pretty hard pressed to find good high school kickers, but every once in a while, a high school will pull up and they'll have quite the kicker. Usually defected soccer players who are
Definitely.
able to just kick it right between the field goal post.
Now, sometimes they actually allow a soccer player to do both. Our district does not historically. When I was coaching
Oh.
soccer, we had a player who could consistently hit 30, 35-yarders. And he wanted to do both sports, which me and Hathaway actually worked it out that, like, soccer was going to be his first priority. He'd practice when he could.
And Sawyer Hathaway is going to throw a beautiful pass up to Nick Morin, who catches it with quite the, drop of grace there.
Definitely. For the 2-point conversion.
Hornets go on top. But so we arranged it so that he wouldn't. There were no games that actually conflicted. We had it all set, but the school board at that time did not allow it.
Do we know if they would now?
I think we'd have to have a situation where we'd ask again. But other schools do.
That's cool. I think that's cool.
So. Yeah, he came out in the summer for the team and was kicking him.
Oh,
He's nailing him from deep.
nice. Yeah, yesterday that kicker was pretty good.
Lewiston is going to take over after the Hornets. They're going to throw long to number 21, and
Oh!
it's intercepted by number 32.
Tave Cloutier.
Nice pick.
Quite the
Beautiful
turnaround
pick.
here from the Hornets,
Yeah, from down 6-0 to up 8-6, and
giving up a 60-yard touchdown on the third play from scrimmage. Things are starting to look the Hornets' way as they have a 2-point lead.
Chris Gray congratulating his defensive player coming off the field. I heard that.
Not a whole lot for some of these coaches to do because we have our offensive coordinator, Drew Leavitt, out there along with the assistant Marco Madison.
Meanwhile, we had beautiful pick right up the play right up the middle there. Not a pick.
And you can
Okay.
have one or two players out on defense, but after that, Leavitt's got a
We have an
whole
excess
baseball
of
team
coaches.
full of unused
Definitely.
coaches.
We are not the first people to make that observation. I did point out to Hathaway when you look at the roster that the coach section was longer than the JV section. I suggested to Hathaway that they should play a coaches versus team game at the end of the season. And Hathaway was very confident
Oh.
that the coaches would win. He said he. Oh, here we go.
I bet you Wyatt Hathaway would be shaking in his boots here and that.
That looked like a
There's a
touchdown.
touchdown.
I believe touchdown from number 27.
Braxton Rowe.
Sawyer Hathaway floats one over the top to Braxton Rowe.
Nice. It's going to put the Hornets up 14-6. Yeah, Hathaway, when I suggested the coaches versus players, said that just the other day at practice, he was slinging touchdowns left and right. He was very confident.
I did hear that. I heard about his quarterback.
Wyatt seems to disagree, but that is not what your dad said.
I will say, when Mike Hathaway steps in at quarterback, it is quite the beautiful sight.
We need to see this matchup.
I'd like to.
I think it'd be hard to compare because I'm not sure what the coaching wide receiver talent is. I don't really know. Coaches all sporting their new jackets tonight. State championship
Definitely.
jackets. Looks good.
Sawyer Hathaway's going to float one up to Manny Driscoll for the touchdown.
Wow, and just like that,
think that was a
16-6. Those white, we're talking about multiple things right now, but those jackets look nice.
They look very nice.
The only thing I'd be concerned about, you got to be careful in the mud. I don't know how
Yeah.
how well they're
My
going to
dad
clean
was
off.
saying that the other day.
What? Oh, that is nice. It's almost raincoat-like material. Now, what's it like on the inside here, Wyatt? Nice. Those are nice. We'll have to.
Almost a bobbled pass there. He's going to quickly panic and throw the ball away.
Coach Gray was screaming yellow over and over again.
He was.
Wonder what that means. What? Can we disclose that?
One of the coverages we run.
So he definitely was trying to change coverage there at the last minute? Can't, right, obviously.
I mean, we could have just asked Gray himself, as I'm sure he would have been able to have a
He yelled right up to us.
conversation. Number 10 is going to slip and slide. It is bobbled up from number 21.
Wyatt, how's the footing out there on the field?
It's actually a lot better than I expected. On the sidelines, it's pretty bad, but in the middle of the field, it's really dry. And it's actually like
Not too bad.
not too bad at all.
Well, it was pretty warm yesterday.
It was very warm yesterday.
Doesn't look like we're using the play clock here in the JV game.
The Blue Devils.
We were using it earlier, I thought, but
Because they extended the blue line for the soccer game, it's really bad.
Number 10 is going to toss it up, and it is intercepted by Nick Morin, who is immediately tackled. Way for Nick Morin to get up there.
definitely.
Couple picks now for the Hornet defense.
Yeah.
Nick Morin using the size, length, and athleticism to get up there.
Hornets, the ball barely, after the beginning of the game, the ball has barely crossed the 50.
Definitely, yeah.
Hornets starting at the 48.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to step back. He's going to pump fake, throw a ball to number 32, who's immediately tackled.
That was Tave Cloutier.
It's a good little pickup.
Making it about second. And how many yards would you say that is, Davis?
I'm going to go 11.
I'll go with it.
9-yard pickup on first down, solid.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to roll out to his right. He's going to get his grip on the ball. He's going to throw it to number 27.
Braxton Rowe.
And Rowe is going to bring it in just a few yards shy from the first down marker.
That's a play where if this is not touch, Braxton is going to run and get some yards there. He
Yeah.
definitely was away, but just barely was tagged.
The Blue Devils bringing in some new players. And speaking of new players on the Hornets, we have number 52, Landon Arsenal, one of those players who usually isn't used to the skills position, as they call him. He's going to throw it up.
Oh, looking for Braxton Rowe.
Well defended there by 87. Again, apologies. We don't have the Lewiston roster. If we get that, we will call out the names for any Lewiston people watching.
We do have a Lewiston fan that said, "Go Blue, good luck, Josh Randall," earlier.
If you tell us what number Josh Randall is, we can call him out when he
Yeah.
does something.
So 4th and 5 here for the Hornets. Interesting to see what they are going to look to do here. Electing to keep their players on the field.
Do you see Nick Morin in now? Oh.
Sawyer Hathaway floats it up to Nick Morin, who is unable to find it in the lights.
Yeah, I don't think Nick expected the floater. I think he thought he was going to get something
I
else.
agree.
Maybe a sideline toe touch style pass.
That's a turnover down. So I think I'm going to leave this game in your capable, very capable hands. Do you know how to shut the stream
Alright.
off at the end of the game?
Yeah, don't you click
I'm
cancel?
sure we will
You hit
find out.
Just hit it.
Live and record again, and it's off.
Okay.
And I can't see there being any problems, but if so, you can email me.
Alrighty, can you write
Or
down?
you wanna call me? I can
Yeah,
give
write
you my
down
phone
your
number.
number and Gentura's,
Yep.
just in case you get too busy playing with the dogs.
If I find a pen,
I'll have a pen.
I'll find a pen.
Alrighty. So right now it is currently Miss Marley Coburn and myself, but we do have the privilege of Wyatt Hathaway in the booth if he'd like to pick up the mic and just
Say
come on.
something.
All right, where Wyatt's wiping it down right now, disinfecting it. Safety here for Buzz Media. So welcome Wyatt Hathaway to the stream. It is a blessing to have you in the booth once again. The go-to player to interview for these Hornets usually. Pretty good at your hitting all your press conferences. Interesting to see number 54 at quarterback there.
It was completed to number 28. Hey, Davis, if I just press out of this, can we see the comments?
Yep.
Like, just press the screen. Okay. I didn't know if it would go away. Okay.
So Wyatt Hathaway, you will probably know the best about this Lewiston team. Is it going to be a barn burner, more of a senior night type thing where you blow them out by 50, 60? Maybe a tighter game like Oxford Hills, but not too tight.
I think it will be a good game. They're pretty good. They have a lot of athletes. They got a transfer quarterback from EL that's pretty good. So hopefully it'll be a good game.
That was almost picked off by 52 Landon Arsenal. Looked like he slipped a little there.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the field right now? You know, it was a dry day yesterday, but it appears that players are losing the ball and losing their footing currently.
Around like from 40 to 40, it's pretty slippery and it's pretty torn up. But once you get closer to the end zones, and towards the middle of the field, it's pretty good footing. But the sidelines are really bad.
Interesting as to why number 54 is at quarterback right now.
'54 was looking for someone, but it was blocked.
Batted
Oh, I saw
down
that.
by number 54, Jacob Thompson.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we are all set to go as we wish Mr. Isaiah Earl Davis the best.
I'm sure I'll be checking in the chat. The only other thing is just make sure everything ends up back in Hathaway's room. You guys are riding the show tonight.
Got it.
Enjoy.
Nice to have you here, Davis. Hornets are back on offense.
Some great plays from the Hornet offense early. He's going to float it up to Nick Morin, who's going to catch it and step out of bounds. All right. Well, since Wyatt Hathaway is in the building, what can you tell us about this? Not really a football expert myself. Usually we leave that distinction to Marley. But where it appears that Sawyer rolls out right and you have someone in the flat and someone go long. Is that kind of looking for the long ball and the short ball if it's not there?
It's more to try to get the long routes, try to get the corner to bail and run with it so the flat opens up. So it's more of a look for the shorter route first, but sometimes the corners bite on the short route and the deep route's wide open for a touchdown.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to throw it to Nick Morin for the first down. Nick Morin picking up some yards here early. Hornets are going to be within 15. Of course, it is a blessing to have Wyatt Hathaway here, but if you're hoping for some more Wyatt, he's going to have to leave for a little bit for his football game. He will be on the mic this Monday, I believe, for a field hockey game.
You're going to be on with me, right?
Along with myself, of course. Currently looking for a
that's a dream team.
New teacher to do it with us, as Hathaway's not going to be able to make that one. Big Hathaway, that is.
I think we get Gray. That sounds like a dream team.
That is quite the squad. And we sure know Gray won't have anything to do. He's struggling to find something to do with no big men out there.
Struggling right now.
Earlier we were talking about how Gray's life has lost all purpose. So our Hathaway is going to walk up to the line of scrimmage. Appears audible incoming.
Maybe some. Nope.
So our Hathaway is going to step back. He's going to set his feet, throw
Looking for
up,
Blaine Shaw.
and
which is
Blaine
complete.
Shaw gets the touchdown. The 1-2 punch there from Nick Morin and Blaine Shaw helping drive down the field to set up Blaine for that touchdown.
Now, Wyatt, do you think that Sawyer does not like to be called Little Hathaway? Because he's not technically the littlest Hathaway,
Yeah, that's true.
but on the team.
He's definitely Little Hathaway though, because you know there's 3 of us at the high school right now, me, my dad, and him. So he's definitely Little Hathaway for now. He also loves soy sauce.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I used to call him that when we were
Yeah.
younger.
Yep.
All
You were the
the
one. You were the one
time.
that started it. and
That's
people
what I
still
thought.
call him. People still call him that.
I don't know how I came up with that, but
Well, that distinction usually follows people with the name Sawyer. As I do have a little brother named Sawyer, and we did call him soy sauce as a kid.
So speaking of the Shaw family, Mason, I noticed the hat.
Yes, as it has been stated, for weeks and weeks I have been campaigning to be sponsored by Dr. Pussums, and the catnip gods tonight have looked down upon me and sponsored me.
this is a very big achievement for
It
Mason.
It
is-
looks great.
it-
I mean,
It's quite the hat.
We have
know,
number
just a-
10 back at quarterback now
Who's
for
going to sling it
Lewiston.
long to number 15, who is going to catch
Oh.
over Andon Cabral. Great catch there from number 15. It appears that's what you got to worry about here tonight, are those long balls. So what sort of preparation goes into these 7-on-7 games? Because for regular football games, you guys are tailoring your defense to what they're going to do. But what really goes on with 7-on-7? Is it more of you guys are game planning like crazy, or you guys?
Braxton took that one right in the face. But yeah, it's a lot more of like just working on the coverages and putting in new coverages so we have more than just like 1 or 2. I think right now we have I think we have 6 or 7 coverages that we use. So it's a lot of installing coverages and just trying to smooth out all the routes and how they combine. So
Great answer there
Nice.
from Wyatt Hathaway. Lewiston quarterback is going to step back. Quick pass to number 21.
Incomplete.
Good footwork here from the quarterback. .43 seconds left in the half. I'm sure Lewiston would love to punch this one in right here and bring it just a wee bit closer. Third and 20. Number 10 is going to step back. He is going to air out a short ball to number 21, who is tagged. We're going to have a timeout from the Blue Devils, it appears. So how much coaching is actually going on from the coaches who are, you see them there with those playbooks, but I assume for, the JV guys, they're out there, they might need to remind every once in a while of what to do, but for the varsity guys, is it kind of just you really don't need those and you can just be told?
yeah, no, my dad doesn't really bring out the clipboard unless he wants to run something that we just installed or something we don't run often. But most of the time we kind of just walk to the huddle and he calls it and everyone knows what we're doing. So
Yeah, not a lot of 7-on-7 teams running no huddle offense here.
no, I think it's one of the things that helps us a lot is because when the defense can't get set and into the coverage they want to be in, it's hard to adjust to some of the crossing routes or some of the deep routes that we run.
The Blue Devils are going to miss the pass, and it's going to be a turnover on downs as the Hornets are going to step out here with 31 seconds left.
Nicely defended by number 66, Caden Dufour.
So how did you guys do at the game yesterday, Wyatt? As Buzz Media was not able to cover that one.
Yeah, we won. We didn't play very well. We didn't play as good as we wanted to, but we still won, which is all that matters. But it came down to the end. We were down at halftime, and then in the second half, we scored a few in a row without them scoring, so we kind of took it from there, but it was a good game.
So not the first half you guys were looking for. Something we see often from the Hornet team, not just not accepting the win. It always has to come under perfect circumstances here for the Hornets. Striving for greatness. Manny Driscoll is going to catch it and step out of bounds. 26 seconds left on the clock.
We do now have Peter Driscoll on the chains.
Shout out Peter. Love him. Amazing guy.
Best sub.
Amazing substitute teacher.
I gotta
he is
say,
the best
he's a great
substitute we have.
substitute teacher.
Him and Galway are a tight
Galway,
race
definitely.
for the #1 sub.
We had a question for the score. So there's 26 seconds left in the half, and it's Hornets 22, Lewiston 6.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to roll out, running out of time. He's going to float it up to Nick Morin, who steps in stride and pushes it for a Hornets first down. Amazing know how to get out of bounds there and stop the clock. It's a very high football IQ. Hornets are going to walk up. 18 seconds left on the clock. Sawyer Hathaway gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw to Nick Morin once again. It is tipped by number 32. Beautiful ball there from Sawyer Hathaway. A missile headed right for Nick Morin, but number 32 able to deflect that one. It's going to leave the Hornets with 13 seconds left on the clock. Second down. Sawyer Hathaway gets it. He's going to rotate his hips. He's going to throw. And Blaine Shaw with a beautiful catch there. Blaine Shaw.
Kept himself inbounds. Sorry, Mason, there. Cut you
Oh, no,
off.
that is perfectly fine, Marley. Blaine Shaw. What? Did that sound sarcastic? I do apologize. That is my announcer voice. But Blaine Shaw did not have to get both feet down, as I believe in high school football, it's only 1 foot, but little Julio Jones toe tapper there.
Blaze reminds me a lot of Julio Jones, just the body type and the skill set.
I can see that.
Oh.
Out of the hands of number 10, Nick Morin. It's going to leave the Hornets with 3 seconds left. 1 play. Imagine the Hornets are going to look for their weapons, Nick Morin and Blaine O'Shaw.
We have been hearing Nick Morin's name a lot this game.
I bet they're going to run Maddox, number 34, right at the inside safety, and Manny's going to run to the back pylon to try and drag the corner. Nick's going to split them just like that, and they're going to throw it up. Oh, nope. They're going to go for a lateral.
Oh, geez, Sawyer.
Sawyer Hathaway looking for somebody to throw to, but it appeared nobody ran back to help.
All right, I got to head to the locker room. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for
All right, thank you,
being
Wyatt
here.
Hathaway.
Take off my headset.
An amazing stable to have here. All right, and for our score, it's going to be 22-6. We will now head to the Dr. Pusham's halftime show. So we are going to look to get our camera nice and charged up. (22-6) here for the Hornets so far. Have a commanding lead over the Blue Devils. Blue Devils came out on fire, but we're not able to keep that intensity throughout. Marley, as the lead football analyst here, what do you think that the Blue Devils have to do to, get some of their steam back?
I think that the long passes are working, or were working well for them the first drive they had, and then we just saw another long pass not too long ago. I'm not sure how long these guys have been playing together, so that could be a factor as well, since our JV has been playing pretty much since they were younger all together.
Yeah, wee lads. And it's something you usually find in Leavitt football is unity, whether you're looking at the varsity team, JV team, and freshman team. Usually they're always at every level. They got some form of brotherhood and unity going for them.
Definitely. I think that starts with the younger grades as well, having
a lot of
that
these
sense
kids,
of team.
the benefit to having such a tight-knit community here for Greenleads and Turner is that the Pee Wee football teams, they're run pretty smoothly for younger teams. Usually they struggle to find coaches and a lot of parents who aren't really sure what they're doing coaching, but most of the guys who most of the dads who coach down there are former players and able to coach at the high school level as well.
Definitely.
For example, we get a guy like Drew Leavitt who I've seen him coach at pretty much every single level.
Yeah, definitely.
Same thing with Marco Madison.
It's not. Oh, I don't think it's plugged in. Oh, maybe it is. Is it working now? Hold on. There's another charger over here, but I don't know if it's the charger or the...
Just some technical difficulties here. As I always say, it is not a Buzz Media broadcast without technical difficulties. I'm going to look to get our camera back plugged in.
Is it plugged in enough to the camera? Do you want me to grab the other one and see if the other one will work?
That one doesn't have a deck on it, so it's not going to fit. I don't believe. Yeah, I'm going to go check on that and leave you with Marley Cobra.
Alright. Davis is asking what's unplugged. We are trying to get the camera plugged in to charge since it seems like we're running out of battery. And it looks like we're about to get started with the second half. Do you want to call Davis or Gentera? He asked what's unplugged, so. Varsity is supposed to start at 7 or after this game. Did you take the battery out of the other camera? Because Davis said, oh, you can take the battery out of the other camera. Okay. I might have missed a few plays there. Technical difficulties, as usual.
That is all right. We will step back into stride and attempt to bring you the best possible coverage of this football game we can. Sawyer Hathaway is going to step out to his left. He's going to throw to number 32, who's going to head down the field and pick up quite a few yards there and the first down. All right, Sawyer Hathaway and company stepping up to the first down. Hathaway's going to throw to number 24.
That is Aiden Turcott, a new name for today's JV game.
Sawyer Hathaway takes the snap. He's going to throw out to number 9. I believe that is Brandon Bickford, number 9.
Oh, sorry about that one, Mason. That is correct, though. I was trying to figure out who that was. Hathaway over to number 50, Bo Mayo, for a complete pass. Hathaway going to number 39, Nash Anstrom. I apologize if I pronounced the name wrong.
All right, Miley, I am back. What have I missed?
Well, we did just get a touchdown, or maybe not. I thought it was a touchdown, but is it a touchdown? Okay, yeah.
Hornets looking for the second down. Sawyer Hathaway is going to roll out. He's going to throw it back across his body to number 39.
Nash Anstrom.
Nash Anstrom. Great play there from Sawyer Hathaway to fake the first pass and throw back across his body for the 2-point conversion.
Touchdown and the 2-point from Nash.
So Nash getting some touches here tonight. Hornets going to head out on defense in what appears to be a blowout so far.
We have Gray out on the field doing some coaching, or what could be coaching.
And Who else do we have who just stepped out onto that field?
Dave Coburn, who would happen to be my dad.
But more importantly, father to star varsity player Brett Coburn.
That was number 10 from Lewiston, the quarterback, to number 12, complete for a few yards there.
Lewiston quarterback is going to fire quickly to number 12, who looks for an inside move. It is taken down by number 50, Bomeo.
We do have a comment from Davis saying that Nash likes to nap in his period 1 class.
Gotta say, very respectable move. That is quite the alpha move there from Nash.
Definitely.
You don't see a lot of freshmen misbehaving, but Nash
Or
going out there
sleeping in
napping in
class.
the first period class.
I don't think it would be surprising if there was a junior or senior asleep in class, but
Right through the hands of number 28, tipped up, caught by nobody there. Not sure what you mean there,
I
Davis.
don't either. Maybe mean he doesn't nap? Or Davis was just trying to say something that rhymed?
Oh, he wrote Nash repping my first period class.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on tonight.
I did not, for the record, I did not fact check Marley Coburn.
My bad, Davis.
So we do apologize, Nap, for
I
accusing you of being a
apologize,
serial
Nash. I
napper.
really apologize.
Right through the hands of Mayo, who would just love to go back just a few seconds in time and put himself in front of that ball. Nevertheless, they are going to take over on downs at exactly the same spot.
Not far from the 50. We do see some Lewiston players warming up. I'm assuming varsity in the, what would be the field hockey field over on the other side.
Speaking of field hockey, once again, time to plug this Monday's game. It appears we're going to have me, Wyatt Hathaway, and maybe Mr. Christopher Gray, depending on if he can take intervals between crying that he has nothing to do this year for football.
Oh, that was Hathaway. Nice pass to number 89, Andon Cabral.
Dave is pointing out that Nash is a scholar and an athlete. So our Hathaway is going to pump fake. He's going to look back across his body and throw to Nick Morin.
Slips right out of his hands.
Great look there from Sawyer Hathaway, though. Tracing his way back across the field to see if he left anyone open.
We have 4 minutes almost left in the third quarter. Score is 30 Hornets, 6 Devils.
This is our Hathaway rolling out. Struggling to find anyone at first, but he finds Andon Cabral, who tips it up twice to himself and then to the ground. Zach Madison appears getting warmed up here for the varsity game. have yet to see an appearance from any of the other varsity players, but I'm sure they are locked in and ready to win this one. I believe the Hornets football team undefeated so far this season.
I do. I don't want to jinx that, though.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to throw to Nick Morin. Great route there from Nick Morin. Faking inside and pulling it back outside for the first down. That is going to move the Hornets up further and further into Blue Devil territory. Looking to add another touchdown to this lead. So our Hathaway quick pass to number 78.
Logan Levitt. The sideline is going crazy over that one. We have number 36 coming into the game, Jacob Mellon.
All right, so I forgot the name on number 78.
Logan Levesque.
Logan Levesque. I'd imagine by the reaction from these players that he usually doesn't get in at the skills position too often. So our Hathaway running out of time. He's going to sling it to Nick Morin. Amazing throw. Amazing catch.
Very close to the touchdown here. Only a couple yards.
Way for Nick Morin to get his feet in there. Hornets are going to set up. It is just 3rd and goal. Only a yard to go. Got Sawyer Hathaway. Nick Morin appears he's going to go one-on-one to the right side. Sawyer Hathaway is going to go left and throw up to Nick Morin. It is tipped out by number 28.
It does look like Sawyer was looking for someone further on the left side. Less than a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Fourth and a goal here for the Hornets. Sawyer Hathaway set up Andy Cabral into motion. He's going to look for Andon. He's going to fake it back to number 32.
Tave Cloutier.
For the touchdown. Some great misdirection from the offensive coordinator, sending everybody out right, causing the defense to collapse in on Andy Cabral. And he's going to throw backside to Tave Cloutier.
Now, I did think that we were going to try to get a roster for the varsity game, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
If not, we will do our best with the numbers for you Lewiston watchers. Sawyer Hathaway going to float it up to number 78. Just out of bounds there.
Oh, Davis tried before he left and failed, so that might be our answer for the night, but we will, as Mason said, do our best with the numbers.
Mr. Davis, formerly on the street, now he is at home as he has a whole entire family of dogs to care for back there. I am sure he is snuggled up with about 26 dogs on him right now.
You think Davis is a cat person at all?
Most certainly not.
I would agree with that.
I actually am a cat person on the grounds that I can't give my dog catnip because it really doesn't do much for him.
I see. That was number 10 to number 15 with a nice catch. for Lewiston.
In particular, Dr. Pussum's getting it.
That's the best, is what I hear.
Well, Marley, you have heard correctly here.
Thank you, Mason. That was the end of the third quarter. Hornets are up 36-6.
Quite the lead here for the Hornets as they are looking to win this game. It appears that some of the varsity superstars have stepped onto the sidelines. We have Landon Arsenal, but more importantly, Brett Coburn.
I don't know if it's necessarily more important, but
Not to downplay the greatness of Landon Arsenal, but Brett Coburn is an amazing football player.
well, we will see tonight.
Number 15 catches that one and
Oh.
heads down the sideline.
And
He's
he's
going to be
running.
untouched. Amazing. Almost appeared as if he didn't catch that. As he snuck right behind his player and took off with that Mark Herman speed.
I need a dog. Davis needs a dog sponsor. If anyone, I don't know if dog nip is a thing, but if you know of a place,
Maybe some dog bones that would like to
Dog.
donate Davis.
Yeah.
Rival our,
Dr. Pussums.
yeah. Deegan Jordan and Denver Taylor stepping onto the sidelines getting ready. We've yet to see an appearance from Wyatt Hathaway after he was up in the booth and blessed us with another great interview. Lewiston is going to look for this two-point conversion. They're going to throw. It is caught by number 80 for the two-point conversion, making it 36-14. Hunter Hayes and Thomas Casey stepping onto the sideline.
Oh, we do see the Wyatt Hathaway still in his state champion jacket.
So these varsity players are going to get their hands nice and warmed up. We do see Trevor Bossy, a big part of these stat lines on the wide receiver end.
Some may say Wyatt Hathaway's favorite target, and those some people are Mason. Sawyer over to number 34, Maddox Demers.
Maddox Demers able to keep himself up with one hand. Stumbling around, able to get out of bounds. Hornets are going to step up for second and short with just 11 minutes left in this game. Sawyer Hathaway is going to throw, caught by number 34, who is
Maddox
going to
Demers.
head down the sideline and pick up the first down.
It was a nice catch and a nice run by Maddox Demers.
Maddox Demers, a name we've heard rather frequently, along with, I believe, Nick Morin, most certainly. And
Definitely.
Andy Cabral getting some touches in there tonight.
Maddox Demers, only a freshman.
So Hathaway is going to throw up to number 34.
And Demers is first down?
Yes, I do believe Demers picks up his second consecutive first down. Sawyer Hathaway charges up to the line. He's going to throw to Demers, who catches right at the goal line. the one ref signaling touchdown. And I do believe that's what we're going with. Touchdown there from Demers. So Demers catching 4 or 5 passes in a row.
Definitely. Led them to the touchdown there. Demers is now coming out. I want to say 32. Tave Cloutier went in for him, but I could be wrong. Maybe number 9.
Yeah, we do see Brandon Bickford in there now.
Brandon Bickford, I think that was number 9.
Sawyer Hathaway is going to throw back across his body. It is intercepted.
By number 15. The one, we've seen his speed a lot here. And this might...
Odd to see the Blue Devils take this one back, as usually, I believe what we've seen in these past 7-on-7 games.
Ooh, that almost looked like a tackle on number 89 and Cabral over there. And there are flags on the play, so that touchdown, pick 6, may not count.
I thought they blow it dead when you try to bring back 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Some confusion here, as I just conferenced with one of my lead colleagues, this tall gentleman next. Okay, that explains where the height comes from. You really don't usually see 2-point conversions. Usually they get blown dead immediately after you intercept one, as I do vividly remember seeing in the past few games. So quite confused as to why the refs didn't blow that one dead, but
it might
leading some attempts to be blocked. I do not believe that counted, though, with the flag.
I don't think it did. We have some coaches back and forth. They get 2 points? I don't think they didn't get the 2-point.
Do not believe so. Things getting quite heated here.
It does seem a lot more physical in this game than we've seen in previous games.
Yeah, a little odd why you would get this aggressive in a JV game that is almost over here.
9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. If we're seeing this in the JV game, are we expecting it to happen in the varsity as well? Maybe.
Well, you will have about, you'll have precisely 14 very competitive athletes out there. So
definitely.
Anything could happen. Number 10 is going to sling it out to the ground, it appears.
He might have been looking for number 24 to be over there, but that didn't happen. Now the 2nd down.
The Blue Devils, 2nd and 20 here. Going to send number 87 into motion. Number 10 is going to sling it to number 81, and it is intercepted by number 27, who is headed down the field. One man to beat as he's taken down.
That was Braxton Rowe with the nice pick there. For a little guy, he can run very fast.
All right, so the Hornets are going to head out here. I do not see Sawyer Hathaway heading out here. They do have 7 players on the field. It's going to be interesting to see who they have at quarterback here. There isn't usually a go-to JV quarterback, and it appears the man is going to be Bo Mayo at quarterback.
We don't usually see Bo Mayo at quarterback. He's usually hitting people.
Appears he's going to get some snaps here tonight. Throws a dot to number 39.
That would be Nash again.
Nash, is they're going to pick up 9 or 10 yards there. Maybe Bo Mayo is fighting for that starting quarterback position here tonight. He's going to have the game of his life.
Now, if we're seeing Bomel here, we might see a switch up.
He's going to throw deep.
Not sure who he was looking for there, but it was a good throw. If we're seeing some switch up at quarterback here, we might have an opportunity to see Denver Taylor. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I don't think they take our requests too seriously, but
As the old Buzz Media slogan goes, we want Denver. Six 6:45 left in this football game. It is 42-14 for our viewers at home.
oh,
Believe offsides on number 24, taken off just a bit early. It's going to push them back just a few yards.
Bo may have dropped the ball on that one as well, so
Some miscommunication here for the Hornet offense. Bo Mayo is going to sling it to number 32, but
Tave Cloutier is not able to get that one, making it incomplete.
superb. Bo Mayo here on what I believe is 4th down. He's going to hit number 41.
Slips right out of the hands of Tristan Buck. Bo now coming off of the field after that run at quarterback. And the defense, including Blaino Shaw, is now on.
Blaino Shaw, the man, the myth, the legend. The Blue Devils take over with 4:50 left on the clock. Number 15 in motion. They're going to hand it off. Number 15. Something we haven't quite seen. Bordering in the gray area of legality there.
Definitely. It does look like, oh,
Running a jet sweep there. Number 15, who has quite the lateral quickness on him.
definitely.
Number 10 is going to throw it out to 21, and it is picked by number 34, who is heading down the field
And
for the pick 6 touchdown.
That was Maddox Demers with another amazing touchdown. Very exciting.
Maddox Demers. Speaking of lateral quickness, takes off with that one. Chris Gray having to beg for an elbow bump there.
We do see Bo Mayo back out on the field.
Bo Mayo back at quarterback. I cannot question the
Man of many talents.
Bo Mayo is going to throw up. It is intercepted
again. Was it intercepted last time? I don't think it was.
Yes, it was. That
The
was the one where
last
they
2
took
point?
it down the field, and we started to see some contact football once again.
Definitely.
So 3:22 left in this football game.
We do have Davis with a hashtag #BuzzBuzz for the Hornets.
Hornets JV getting up there in the score. Usually we don't see scores up around the 50s in JV games, but the young Hornets are doing it here tonight. I believe we're going to see number 59 back at quarterback. I believe this is the Bo Mayo of their squad, the usual lineman who can sling it. Going to throw to number 28. Number 58 not alone in the backfield as he is joined by number 28. Number 82 is going to go into motion. 59, he's going to run up and just intentionally ground it there. .225 left on the clock, 48-14 for our viewers at home. As we are looking to run this one out, and soon we will be bringing you the varsity football game.
Very soon.
Number 59, not quite the fancy footwork that number 10 has, but
Looking for number 31 and not quite in his hands. Well, bounced right out of his hands, actually.
.39 is going to take the snap here on 4th down. He is going to throw a long ball down the field to number 81, who faces some contact. No flag. Great play there from Manny Driscoll.
It was a nice throw by the QB at the time.
So we're going to see the Hornets get it back and quite possibly run the clock out here for us.
One minute left in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're taking their time with this play. Bo Mayo still at QB.
Bo Mayo's going to throw it up to number 66, who has
Caden Dufour.
Caden Dufour, who has been working the center position all night. Not really getting to do quite a whole lot. Just got to make sure his snaps are on target.
We do have JT as the center now, and I do think we'll see a lot of him as center during the varsity game. And now
Here's our clock is going to run down and score reset here for the varsity team.
So the final score was 42-14 Leavitt Hornets. 48-14. Sorry about that one, guys. Mason, I gotta leave you for a second.
Alrighty. Marley Coburn has left me here all alone. I am terrified. All right, we will go to our comments, kind of recap some of the comments. We got a comment from Judy Richmond. Great job, boys. Judy, I can say that that is a very accurate statement there. JV putting up 48 points. A very hot start there from the Lewiston Blue Devils. You know, getting that touchdown, long touchdown, on the third play from scrimmage. But the Hornets starting out kind of slow, methodical, but working their way up to speed. And they did not let the flame die out. Interesting to see Bo Mayo at quarterback. Some big plays there from guys like, I believe, let me take a look back at this roster, because usually I have Marley with me, and I just say the number, and she's able to get it immediately, even without her glasses. So we see guys like Blaine Shaw, Nick Morin really getting in there tonight, Tave Cloutier, and Maddox Demers. The varsity is going to get out there and set up. We'll see some practice out here on the field. We see a buzz, buzz, buzz from Karen Fish. Wyatt Hathaway and company out here on the field. Some big names that I do expect to see are the usual Trevor Bossy. He has been quite the sweet spot here for Wyatt Hathaway. Wyatt usually is able to find him on 10 to 15 yard passes, and Trevor's able to kind of make his own there, pick up a lot of yards, triple digits usually. And we have the senior Denver Taylor out there, who has making a splash out there. I'd imagine that we're going to get to see Hunter Hayes at quarterback here tonight, so should be a good matchup. Hornets not really quite finding an opponent that can really give them a run for their money. Early on in the Oxford Hills game, we thought that was going to be the case, but Hornets in the second half able to turn that one into a blowout, so not quite the barn burner that the Buzz Media staff is looking for, as it's a little more entertaining to watch a barn burner as opposed to a blowout. We would like to thank the 42 people currently watching. If you could hit that subscribe button for us, that would be great. And if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, you're going to be notified when we start a new game or post a new video. We have, surprisingly, with certain circumstances, this year we have been able to bring you more games than we have in the past, which is rather surprising. Did not think that sports were going to happen quite the same, and we have been able to adjust to that, so we thank you guys for watching. Mr. Isaiah Earl Davis saying the barn is safe so far. Has not been burned down quite yet. Ben Soroyce out there, a name that I had forgotten. I do apologize about that. He has, made quite the impact. I do believe I saw some pictures on, if you go to dwactionphotos.com, that's where you can find pictures of this game. I do not believe Dustin Williamson is roaming the sidelines just yet. I don't see him, but he usually covers all of them. You can go online, look at the photos, purchase them if you like them. He also does have an Instagram. I do believe it's DW Action Photos as well, where he does post his pictures with captions and some recaps of the sports, so you can check that out. If you'd like to check out our Buzz Media, I do believe it is at Leavitt Buzz Media on Instagram. We usually see some interesting things there as we have let Davis take over it. Marley Alexa Coburn is going to step back into the booth.
Mason, you can continue to. Oh, I didn't know if you were going to move.
I did, just to get out of the way of the post. As Miss Marley Alexa Coburn is going to join us once again. I'm sure you guys have missed her. She is enjoying some Starbucks right now. When she gets back, we're going to ask her what is in that beautifully colored cup. It is a bright pink.
So the drink I got today is called the Dragon Drink. I would highly recommend it.
I'm not usually used to the the Starbucks menu. Is not really a Dunkin' guy. I don't drink coffee, but I did work at a Dunkin' for about a year. And I do work there every Sunday.
Nice.
So.
I'm definitely a Starbucks person.
I think Starbucks drinks are a lot really beautiful.
They are very expensive, I do have to say.
Yeah, I do like. I'm kind of an Aroma Joe's kind of guy. I love the sparkling strawberry lemonade.
Nice. I don't know if I've ever had that. I'm not. I used to drink a lot of Aroma Joe's, the Rushes, and then those are not the best for you.
No, they are not, but they look beautiful and taste amazing. So, Isaiah Davis.
I don't even know what he wants posted.
Looking for a pic, I do believe, of Marley's half-drinking coffee. You can email it to me. I forgot.
To post from the game?
I do believe he's looking for a pic of either the game or...
Do you want a picture of them warming up? And do you want it like up and down? Do you want it sideways? Do you want...
We need some what am I looking for? Specifics. That's the word we're looking for.
Or do you want me to email it to you, or do you want me to send it to the Buzz Media Instagram page?
So if you would like to see the photo that Marley Alexa Coburn is about to take, you can go over to our Instagram.
I'm just gonna take one and over you. Come on. Oh, they just moved off the field. I don't know what he wants now. You can try to get a picture of the huddle.
Marley is also the lead photographer here at Buzz Media.
It's not really the best quality. You might have to wait till they get back on the field.
All right, we will soon have a picture for those people who are unsubscribed.
What did you say?
He said, haha, I meant the game, but the coffee too. Another account that you should follow is the Dr. Pussum's official Instagram account. You can find that at DRPUSSUMS. Quite the array of catnip photos on there. Great products. I do personally use them myself. And yes, I do mean myself, not just my cat.
The game is about to start. 30 seconds. Sorry, Mason, I just cut you off there.
So we are going to see this well-anticipated matchup here as Wyatt Hathaway is going to step onto the field. Wyatt Hathaway with, as the kids are saying nowadays, the drip. He has got the one leg sleeve on, and he has got he's double gloved up right now, and he's got an arm sleeve on his left arm.
You think that's good?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're going to send our picture over to Mr. Davis. I will be on the Instagram shortly.
Whatever you sent me, I'll post. Oh. Okay. I'm going to send it on the Buzz Media Instagram, or to the Buzz Media Instagram.
All right, so Davis is going to receive that shortly. Highly anticipated matchup. It is the usual David and Goliath story. Is Leavitt has not lost a game all of this season and all of last season, coming off the back of a state championship. Narrative going into the season is, can Wyatt Hathaway do it again without the help of the class of 2020 that had a lot of great ball players? And for most, the answer to that is going to be yes, as he has not lost a game this season. It appears to me that the Hornets are going to be on defense, as we see Wyatt Hathaway roaming out back there at free safety. A position that he usually does play in contact football occasionally as well. Usually a lot of the quarterbacks are protected and not really allowed to play defense, but we've seen Wyatt back there in big moments. So
I did just talk to LaRoche, and he may be coming back with a roster. He may not be. I cannot tell. It may just be his clipboard. But we are about to get started.
all right, we're going to leave Marley for just 1 second.
That
oh, my.
was a hard pass.
Tipped up to number 2, who has taken off like a wild jackrabbit there.
It looked like there was a lot of, like, stuff going on. As we are moving down the field, we are also switching camera batteries to make sure we stay connected for you guys. Lewiston's number 1 going out to looking for number 22, but it is incomplete. Oh. And we will be right back. All right, here we are with a full battery, and Mason is going to come back on.
We do apologize for the blackout here. Shades of Super Bowl, I believe, 47. That was quite a few years ago, but
Number 1 looking for number, what looks like 13. Incomplete.
incomplete. So for the Hornet defense, they have Ben Soroyce, Denver Taylor, Thomas Casey, Adegan Jordan, I believe that is one of the Calders.
Dayton Calder.
Wyatt Hathaway, and his pal Hunter Hayes back there with him. So number 1 is going to
look for number 2, but it's going to bounce right off of his hands.
Great coverage there, I do believe, from Ben Soroyce. Number 1 is going to line up. I do believe that is, I do know that's Danny May in the backfield. I do believe number 22.
I do think that looks like him. Number 1 is going out to
Number 7.
Incomplete. I do think number 1 is Aiden Shress. As Wyatt mentioned, he used to play for EL.
So we do recognize a few players, but we're going to do our best. If there are any Lewiston parents out there watching, it would be great if you could just let us know a few of the numbers, a few of the names, as many as you can, so we have something to go off of.
Leavitt is going to take over, and we see Hathaway
Immediately throw to Ben Soroyce, who's going to lose it when he makes that switch over the shoulder when he turns his head. on those long balls there towards the sideline, you look back over your left, and you have to make the switch over to the right to be able to catch that over the shoulder, but Pierce Spencer Royce lost it there. But quite the wide receiver tandem out there as we have names like Sir Royce, Coburn, Bossy, Hayes, and Madison. Hathaway's going to look, and he's going to find Trev Bossy, who's going to cut back inside for the few extra yards, bringing it real close to that, that first down, but it appears we're going to still be on, I believe, 3rd and short. Hathaway is going to calmly take the pass, and he's going to fire a bullet to Trevor Bossy, picking up 10 yards there.
We do have some Lewiston fans. Thank you. Number 17 for Lewiston is Cam Karen. And I apologize if I pronounced the first or last name. Number 9 is Amari Daniels.
All right, so we are getting some, starting to build a roster there. As many names as you could would be amazing. Wyatt Hathaway's going to throw and out of the hands of Ben Royce. Is going to be 2nd and 20 here for the Hornets. As we remain deadlocked at 0-0. Wyatt Hathaway is going to step back. He's going to hit Hunter Hayes in stride, who is going to move the chains up the field just a wee bit. Great hands there from Hunter Hayes. Those Wyatt Hathaway bullets are, you got to be able to catch them. And Hunter Hayes proving he can right there.
Ooh.
Amazing play there from Trevor Bossy, who stumbles, hits the ground, and pops right back up to catch that. Hornets coming off to a hot start here. Hathaway, the senior, able to find his targets so far. But the Lewiston Blue Devils have not let up just yet.
Number 15 is Eli Bigelow.
Bossy's going to head into motion as Hathaway gets it. He's looking for Hayes. He's going to throw one to Hayes, and Hayes is going to catch it over the shoulder for the touchdown.
Amazing catch by Hunter there.
Hayes able to put 6 up on the board, as I do believe the Hornets are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
13 is Cameron Bolduck.
So the Hornets able to put it in. They're able to. 22, Danny May. I do believe, actually, back in my Dunkin' days, I made Danny May 4 bacon, egg, and cheese on croissants, and I do have to say that is the that was the moment my life peaked. I'll never quite reach that moment once again.
Hathaway was looking for Hayes on that 2-point conversion, but it was incomplete.
Number 1, Aiden Charest, I do believe you got that correct.
I did get that correct. As I said, that was with some help from Wyatt Hathaway, who was up in the booth earlier today.
Wyatt Hathaway. I do believe Wyatt Hathaway, he always says Sawyer's the one who's usually trying to learn, but I think Wyatt Hathaway underestimates his football IQ.
I agree.
Extremely good IQ here from Hathaway. It appears he just calmly, takes the pass and is able to just sling the football. So number 1, Aiden Charest is going to throw down the field to number 4, the nameless player.
Donovan Jackson.
Oh, we do have
a
Donovan
number.
Jackson. Donovan Jackson. I do believe there is quite the Jackson clan over there at Lewiston. I believe there's 5 of them, and they're known as
nice.
the Jackson 5.
These are the numbers of the white jerseys, not these numbers.
Okay, so the ones on the. All right.
So they're not in order, so it's going to be hard to find.
Okay, that's okay. We were asking people in the chat, too. They were helping us out. All right.
Isn't that shape?
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we do have a roster now, and Marley's going to be able to read those off after I read the numbers. So number 1, Aiden Charest is going to throw to, I do believe, Donovan Jackson. Long ball. Charest, quite the arm here.
Oh, I do notice that he is wearing a mask to be extra protective during these times.
A few of the players are electing to wear them. They are not required out on the field, but it's good to see that some people do like taking the extra precaution.
We do have Noah Dixon in the chat saying, I wonder how many descendants of Desmond Jackson, 2 younger, we have for Lewiston, how long it will go for. Charest out to number 27, which is going to be Ben Pelletier.
I do believe Desmond Jackson, I would imagine that he's related to one Dylan Jackson. Is a name I do recognize out there in Lewiston. I believe he's graduated. Is the spouse of one of my coworkers at Duncan, Shauna. Not going to say her last name for illegal purposes. Charest is going to take it. He's going to quickly pump fake and throw it to number 14.
Which is Ethan Campbell.
Who is unable to reel that one in with, I believe, great coverage from Landon Arsenal.
We do have some players helping out the moms on the chains tonight.
It is good to see that people kind of getting in where they fit in. Usually we have a large number of people that can run the chains, but people are unable to come this year. I do believe number 1 is checking his phone mid-game, so they're going to get a time violation there as Aiden Charest possibly checking his feed right there. That I've never seen that. I've seen players keep their phone in their socks.
Oh.
Jackson is going to take it. There's a flag on the field. We're going to see which way this one is going to go. There is going to be a hold on number 52, Landon Arsenal. Usually, in the past when I've done football games, it's you can't hear the refs as they're not mic'd up or anything like that professionally, but now we can hear them loud and clear as there is no fan section in front of us. They'd be audibly sighing right now. Chloe Classic.
Oh. Oh, yeah. First down for Lewiston.
Charest is going to pump fake. He's going to throw back corner to number 17, who was unable to catch that.
That was Cam Karen, number 17 for Lewiston.
So Lewiston holding their own against this Hornet squad. As stated, maybe this is the team that is going to dethrone the Hornets. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We shall see. But Lewiston putting up a fight here so far. Charest is going to throw to number 15, who's going to catch.
And number 15 is Eli Bigelow.
So Eli Bigelow is going to catch that. Put them
a little further down for the third down.
Noah Dixon pointing out, if I were playing still, my coach would be ripping. All right, I'm not going to say the rest of that. But be really mad about checking your phone mid-game. He just did it again. He's checking his phone mid-game. That is quite the move. Kind of something you'd see like Terrell Owens or some of the other more extravagant players doing back in the day. I have never seen that.
We have number 15. Is that 15?
Heading onto the field, yes. Have not seen the return of Danny May just yet.
We are hoping for a return.
I sure don't tell these Leavitt football players, but I'm hoping for the return. And number 4, Jackson is going to catch it for the touchdown. So,
Oh, Noah says he thinks it's a wristband for plays, which would make more sense than checking his phone.
all right, so it appears that it is a wristband that he's looking at.
Oh, it does.
Let's take a look.
It does look like a phone too.
Okay, I do believe it is a wristband that he's actually keeping in his pocket.
Huh. We've not seen that yet, I don't think.
A lot of the
Looks
players
like
do
all
have
of
the
them.
wristbands on. I don't believe the Hornets wear them or at least utilize them too often, as they usually hammer that playbook in. And it is intercepted
Oh.
by Denver Taylor, who is immediately taken down. We've still not received word on whether you can bring back 2-point conversions. Usually that's something you don't see, and I do believe they don't do it in college football or high school football. NFL, I do believe that you can bring it back, but
So the Hornets are going to take over on first down on the 30-yard line, and the score right now is 6-6 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
all right, we have a fake news chant there from Isaiah Davis. I will take the brunt of that, as I made the accusation against Mr. Charest that it was a cell phone instead of a tactical wristband.
I will agree, it did look like it from up here in the booth, right? Maybe if we had an on-field camera.
Can't quite see, but the
Could
mist
see
is
more.
coming down. So Hathaway is going to look. He's going to find Bossy, who catches it for the first down. Bossy going up with quite some grace there. This is
Sorry.
Ariana Miller. It has been confirmed as a wristband. The way he was holding it vertically, and the shine made it kind of look like it was a cell phone. So Hathaway's going to throw to Hayes, who is tugged down. Questionable whether the ref was going to call it, but they did throw the flag there.
And we don't know the number because I can't. Oh, number 9?
Number 9.
Amari Daniels.
Yes, in the most bipartisan way I can put this, it did appear to be a good call. It appears Hayes was tugged down by his jersey. Not a lot of flags you see thrown.
We have seen a lot this game, I do have to say, in the JV game. A lot more than we normally would.
Hathaway is going to step back, and he's going to find Bossy once again. Bossy just able to work the middle of that field. It is usually his sweet spot.
Oh, okay. It's a wristband that he keeps in his pocket. He does the same in practice. Thank you, one of
we
the
don't
people watching.
Yeah, we're not going to say that name. I will be able to. I'm going to check SoundCloud later to see if that's what the Lil's for. But Trevor Bossy is going to catch. And I believe he's taken down by number 22, Danny May.
Oh, it was. Thank you, Noah Dixon. We are, as Davis put earlier, the pros at this? What did he say?
Yeah, usually we
Experienced?
are the so-called A team around here. I've been doing this for about 3 years, and Marley has been doing this on and off for those first 2 years. But this season, she's really just able to find a commentary groove.
Hathaway to Hathaway, or soy sauce, as we were told he loves to be called, for the touchdown.
For those out there who do not have a sense of sarcasm, Marley was being at least sarcastic there.
That was Sawyer Hathaway, or Little Hathaway, as he's known.
Primarily by me, usually.
Yeah,
It's
Mason.
sometimes I struggle to remember first names, so usually I like the one of the callers. I still can't remember his first name.
Dayton.
I usually
The
just
little
call him
one?
Little Calder. So
Hathaway
Hathaway's gonna
looking-
look, and he's gonna find Sawyer, getting the 1-2 punch, touchdown, and 2-point conversion there. So the Hornets are gonna answer the Blue Devils, and they're gonna put it back in the hands of the Blue Devils. We got 14 to go, and it is 14-6 so far. It is slowly turning out to be a good game. So the Hornets are going to step back out on defense. We're going to see Charest and company head out there.
We're going to see Tommy Casey for the Hornets out on defense.
Thomas Casey, another one of those names that usually belongs to the fat guys, as Mr. Chris Gray is going to call him, the lineman DN coach. So Charest is going to throw a tight spiral to number 10, who's going to slide into Denver Taylor.
And number 10. Well, I can't find his number, so. Oh, Mike Click.
All right, so Click is going to catch, sliding right where Wyatt said from 40 to 40, we're having some trouble with the cleats on the field. But Ben Saroyce is going to take the ball right out of the hands of Lewiston, give it right back to the Hornets. Now, this is really where the Hornets are going to look to strike, as they are going to look to go up double touchdowns before the end of the quarter.
We saw some nice speed from Ben that we usually do see. Ben
Saroyce able to pounce on that ball. Came out of nowhere. I'm sure the Charest didn't quite see him coming. So Hathaway's going to take it. He is going to sling it to Trevor Bossy once again in the middle.
Out on the field for the Hornets, we see Zach Madd, number 33, and we do see Nick Morin, number 10, who had an amazing JV game.
Amazing JV game. So we're going to see some of the underclassmen step up in here. It is a 7-on-7, a great time for these underclassmen to get put into a varsity environment and quite see what they're made for. So Hathaway is going to be alone in the backfield. He's going to take the ball. He is looking down the field. He's going to look backside to Hunter Hayes. It is just over the shoulder of that young man. So that is going to set up a 3rd and long here for the Hornets. This is a very important play, as I previously stated. Really vital that the Hornets put themselves up 2 touchdowns before this half, because they're getting the ball back following the usual Belichick coin toss rule. So Hathaway's going to throw. It is caught by Brett Coburn, who is barreling his way down the field. It appears he's gonna come up short, but extremely short. Great catch there, and a great little shimmy there from Brett Coburn. Hathaway's gonna step up. Hathaway's looking at Hayes. Hathaway's gonna look. He's gonna hit Bossy in the middle once again. I'm sure the defense is hard-pressed for answers here for Trevor Bossy, as it's hard to focus on Bossy, as that's going to leave a number of threats open for the rest of the team.
Update on the score. We have 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half, and Hornets are up 14-6.
And I do have an idea. After every what am I thinking? After every update, we are going to post the score as Daniel Schiffelli used to do back in the day.
That was Hathaway looking for Coburn, and I don't think it was complete.
We currently have 70 people watching this stream. We thank you for watching it. It's great to see that we have some Lewiston fans watching. Always great to have you guys on the stream. In years past, not a whole lot of fans from opposing teams, but as you guys are barred from coming to the games, it's great to see that you guys are still supporting your boys out there. So Hathaway is going to throw to Hayes, who is going to fall to the ground incomplete. So the Hornets are going to find themselves in another predicament here, as it is 3rd and about 10 so far. Really important to put this touchdown in here for the Hornets.
Lewiston trying to stop it.
Blue Devils doing their best to suppress this chance to put themselves up 2 touchdowns for half. So Hathaway is going to step out left. He's going to look for Ben Rice, who's open, and he catches it in for the touchdown. So that is going to put it 26 Leavitt. We are going to put that in chat as previously stated, and if they get the 2-point conversion, we shall put that in chat as well. And we got about 10 minutes left on the clock here before we're going to hit halftime. Hathaway's going to throw it up to number 2, Brett Coburn.
That was a beautiful route and pass. Thank you, Noah Dixon.
I do believe, due to the delay we have on, Noah Dixon is referring to the Royce catch. So it's going to be 22-6. Leavitt is up. Still a lot of ball game to go, and the Blue Devils have proved themselves so far. So if I was the Hornets, I would not take off the gas pedal here tonight. Charest is going to launch it downfield to number 7, but it appears that we're going to get the coveted 4 seconds, which counts as a sack.
I do think they are back 5 yards on that as well.
Yes, the sack will push them back. So it's going to be first and 25. I do believe the play's reset. Charest Charest now alone in the backfield as May's going to head out to the far left position.
We're seeing more of Danny May, which is what Mason was hoping for.
Charest is going to throw incomplete to number 7.
Keegan Whiting
with, I believe, a Lewiston beanie. I'm a big fan of the beanies with the pom-pom on top. So great style choice.
Leavitt defense looking to stop Lewiston from getting any further.
So Charest is going to take it. He is going to fire one to number 10.
Josh Randall.
So Josh Randall there is going to fight with Deacon Jordan for the ball and both knock it to the ground. That ball could have gone either way there.
4th down for Lewiston on the 25.
Yep, on the 25-yard line, and they need to get to the 50 for a first down here on 4th down. Going to see what they're going to do, if they're going to punt or go for it. I'd imagine they're going to punt.
We have someone in the chat as well. Number 72 is Mike Jalbert, a.k.a. Big Mike.
I think they just So the did not see a punt there, but it is you can elect to punt and just automatically push your opponent to the 30-yard line, which we've seen from some teams. They haven't really got a 7-on-7 rule book up here into the booth, so have not quite seen that.
Hathaway.
So Hathaway to Hathaway. Getting a reminder that number 72, Mike Jalbert, is his alias is Big Mike. And I did notice Big Mike did have a trucker hat on, which I thought was kind of cool. So out there at the center position. So Hathaway and some of the younger receivers out there. We got names like Hathaway and Calder out there. Hathaway's going to look to the left. He's going to fire down the field for Dayton Calder, who catches it in stride.
Amazing catch by Dayton Calder.
So Calder is going to move up to the Blue Devils 25, marching into territory, looking to put themselves up 3 touchdowns.
First down for the Hornets. And we do have Davis in the chat saying that 7-on-7 rules can be determined by the home team each game. Some games they allow kicking field goals or other small rule changes. Thank you, Davis.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do see some variation in rules. Earlier, I do believe in the JV game we saw a jet sweep type thing.
We did.
So he's going to throw up to Calder for the touchdown. Shades of his older brothers there, getting the touchdown. But Dayton Calder is his own man tonight, scoring a touchdown.
Amazing catch both times by Dayton Calder.
So we are going to update you on the score, which is going to be, I believe, 28-6, if I am correct, Marley.
I think you're correct. At least that's what the scoreboard says. And they're going to go for the 2-point.
Hornets not usually carrying a field goal kicker. It's been quite a few years. I do believe they had a quite good one, I believe, back in 15. So it is going to be intercepted, and Lewiston's going to attempt to take this one to the house, but Wyatt Hathaway back there.
Now, this is something we were confused about last game, wasn't it? If they were allowed to pick off on a 2-point?
Yes, as some games they'll immediately blow it dead, but it appears here tonight they're able to take them back.
So there was no 2-point for the Leavitt Hornets.
Yeah, it's a problem for defenses. Once they get that pick, if you have a fast quarterback like Wyatt Hathaway back there, it is a slim chance that you actually get back to the end zone.
And that was picked off by number 2, Jaden Karen.
Charest is going to throw to number 15.
Who is Eli Bigelow.
So Eli Bigelow right through the hands off the chest.
And we have a comment. Oops, sorry, Mason, you go ahead. I was just going to say we had a comment from Andrew Leavitt saying if a team punts, they are just moving the ball 35 yards and change possession.
All right, that's it. It's from Andrew Leavitt. So if they elect, they're just going to move it down the field like that. So Charest, great arm. A lot of these quarterbacks have had some really odd throwing motions and soft passes, but Charest looking really comfortable in that quarterback position so far.
And that pass was caught by Cam Karen, number 17.
Number 54 with a beanie as well. The center.
54, that would be Matt Doobie. I don't know if it's Doobie or Doob.
Maybe Dubois. So Charest is going to let it fly, and it's almost intercepted by number 29, Denver Taylor.
Stephen Gray, as we do have from a comment in the chat, he was a very good kicker.
Yes, I do remember Stephen Gray.
That was only a couple years ago?
Couple years ago.
I don't even know when that was. I don't know what year we're in right now.
Yeah, I do believe that, I don't remember
2018?
what year it was.
It was.
Yeah, either his junior year or senior year, I remember him getting in there at kicker. We did have Eli Lynn, who played for quite a while.
I do remember that.
Believe he played golf his final few years and graduated just last year, part of the legendary class of 2020.
We're going to have a turnover on downs, I believe.
Quite sure what's happening here. Yeah, turnover on downs. So we're going to see Wyatt Hathaway out there.
We do see Manny Driscoll
Manny
now on the
Driscoll.
field.
So Hathaway is going to let one fly to Brett Coburn.
Nice catch considering the amount of Lewiston players around him.
Yeah, great catch. For a second there, I thought that was Bossy, but it appears Coburn's working in Bossy's territory right now.
Definitely. A little different.
Hathaway is going to let one fly to Bossy once again. Not sure the name of the route is I wasn't a very good football player and didn't really study my passing tree too much. But you kind of run out and then you immediately cut back inside, kind of run back towards the quarterback, and it appears that that's working really well for Bossy right now. So Hathaway is going to take it back. He's going to look. He's going to throw to Hayes, who he gets it to, taken down by number 32 of the Blue Devils.
Nice catch by Hayes with 2 minutes left in the half. Score has not changed, still 28-6.
Interesting that Clout 2088 would bring up Stephen Gray. Stephen Gray, an amazing man. I was just thinking about some of the the really wholesome kids at Leavitt, and names like Stephen Gray came up and Oren Shaw.
Stephen Gray had some nice hair.
Yeah, known for his locks, but very nice guy.
Oren Shaw, very nice guy as well.
So Hathaway able to fit 2 pump fakes and a throw in there with that 4-second shot clock of sorts that they got going for the 7-on-7 game, just to make sure it's not a bunch of running around the whole time. So Hathaway's going to fire down the field to
Zach Mad with a nice catch and a roll there.
Zach Mad, just a ball of intensity out there.
Definitely.
Known for his intensity and tenaciousness, I believe. So Hathaway's going to find himself alone in the backfield. He's going to look for, it appears, Ben Royce, who's going to catch and try to slip his way out of there. Picking up just a few extra yards, putting the Hornets within the 10-yard line.
Thank you, Davis, for pointing out Zach Mad's headband. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me on that one.
We could. Yeah, a lot of Leavitt swag here tonight, as the kids of 2014 would say. Tommy Casey rocking a white headband tonight. Usually he rocks that, it's somewhere between lime green and forest green. Whatever the median there, that's usually the color that Tommy Casey's going to rock.
I don't know if we were saying grass green last time. Is that forest green? It's a shade of green.
Yeah, the median between that and not really lime.
Switching it up tonight.
Still waiting for Wyatt Hathaway to wear a headband. On my list of things I want to see.
It's the day everyone dreams of.
So Hathaway's going to throw up to Bossy, who is going to pull it in with his fingertips. Amazing catch. Great hands there from Bossy, as always.
Definitely.
So, interestingly enough, this is going to put up the Hornets 28-6.
I think it's 34-6 now.
34-6.
He just changed the scoreboard.
All right. And Davis points out great camera work. And indeed here from, I believe you said it was Mr. Morin.
Mr. Morin.
Not quite sure of who he was when I first got here. I noticed he was a tall fella in it. Oh, off the chest of Zach Madison. But, yeah, tall fella. I'm sure that's where his sons get it from. The great Cole Morin.
I will say Pam is very tall as well.
Indeed.
Very tall.
The Pam is a monstrous woman. She makes Mr. Gray look like one of those little Oompa Loompas from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So. So the Hornets are going to go up here. Missing the 2-point conversion, so it's still going to be 34-6, but we have exactly 59 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Charest is going to fire a quick one to number 7.
Number 7, Keegan Whiting again.
So Keegan Whiting is going to pick up quite a
few yards.
Few yards there. So they're going to need about 13 yards to pick up the first down here. So Charest is going to take it, relaxes in the backfield, steps up, fires a deep one down the field to number 2, who amazing athletic play trying to push himself up there. Use his momentum to get that one hand up there.
Very well defended by number 12, Ben Soroy. Number 2 was Jaden Karen.
We do see the Hornet defense starting to find their groove and clamp down. Lewiston facing the pressure pretty well so far, but it appears the Leavitt defense is starting to get more and more ground on them. Made some big plays tonight that have set up the offense as we go into halftime. 34-6. If you are in the chat, it would, well, if you're on the stream, it'd be great to hear you guys get in the chat, maybe ask some questions, some things you'd like to know, see. We always love to hear from you guys.
Halftime coming up, we will have
the Dr. Pussum's halftime show. So Charest is going to fire one down the field, tight spiral to Danny May, who avoids Hunter Hayes and Wyatt Hathaway and is finally taken down by number 3, Dayton Calder.
Great catch by Danny May there.
Danny May, my personal favorite player on the field out of everyone. I hope he's wearing his coveted number 22 silver chain right now. He showed it to me in the drive-thru. So, for those of you that were not watching, I made him and his friends 4 bacon, egg, and cheese on croissants. So, good taste there from Danny May. So the Blue Devils, very nice white jerseys. It's usually hard for schools to keep those things clean, but those are pristine. So Charest is gonna be under center. He's got Danny May out to his left and 3 receivers out to his right. And he's gonna take off along with the rest of them. Charest is gonna throw to number 7, who is gonna go up over Ben Soroyce and catch it for the touchdown.
Number 7, Keegan Whiting.
So Keegan Whiting able to go up over there, go up over Soroyce, use the height and use the height advantage to rip the ball out from Soroy and dive for the touchdown. Great IQ there from Whiting. So this is gonna put the score 34-12.
12. Oh, maybe if I typed. Should I put 11 in? So?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we have a question. Some confusing grammar. 3 or 4 plays had 8 players do. Lewiston, it was not a coach a few minutes ago. Why would this be? So it appears that maybe the Blue Devils had 8 players. So Charest is going to lose the ball. He's going to pick it up quickly and toss it up to the end zone, and it is intercepted by Deegan Jordan.
Possibly Mason's dad in the chat.
I do not know who that man is.
We do have the littlest Hathaway on the bleachers.
The littlest Hathaway. I am sure he's going to be a star Leavitt football, and don't know how many years it's going to be before that, but mark my words.
Either. So we are now at halftime, 5 minutes for halftime.
Mason, don't duck questions in the chat. Not sure what you're referring to there, Davis.
So if you guys were not here for the start of the JV game, I am Marley Coburn, and I'm joined with the Mason Woodbury, who is officially sponsored by Dr. Pussums.
Dr. Pussum's Catnip. Head over their Instagram at Dr. Pussum's Catnip, or Dr. Pussums, I do believe, on Instagram. And you can find them at, I do believe, drpussums.com. And you can I'll leave Marley here.
Leave me here. I think he's just filming us talking. We just continue talking.
Oh.
It's us.
It is us. You can see my Dr. Pussum's Catnip hat.
I do have one at my house.
Does so. Marley also a official sponsoree.
I would say I got Mason's sponsorship. I had a big part in that. It may not have been his constant talking about the Dr. Pussum's Catnip.
Yeah, unofficially sponsored for about a few years now, and now officially sponsored here tonight. It is great to see that Dr. Pussums is showing some love, so we'd love for you guys to go out and show some love to Dr. Pussums, the sole sponsor here for Buzz Media.
So Mason, is there anything that you are looking for in this next half from either Lewiston or our Leavitt Hornets?
I'm hoping for a big serve of Danny May. Haven't quite seen him as much as I would love to. As much as I hate to say it, I would love to see the game get a little bit tighter. It makes it a little more interesting up in the booth here.
Definitely.
For us.
I'd like to see some Denver Taylor action at quarterback.
I would love to see some of the younger guys out here. I'm not really sure who they have out, but some good players from that JV game. We see players like Nick Moore and Sawyer Hathaway still suited up, so we would love to see some of those younger players get in, get some experience, and hopefully catch some passes.
Carlos Garcia would like to see Dalton LaJoy get the ball.
Carlos Garcia.
We'll let you know.
The believe the personal biggest fan of Dalton LaJoy's. We've seen quite a few comments
from only Carlos Garcia.
I'm sure we got a lot of Dalton LaJoy fans. So we would love to see you. 72 of you hop into the chat. Even you, Mr. Davis. We'd love to see you hop in on the Dalton LaJoy. Do we have a Dalton LaJoy?
We do. He would be number, I just found his name and now I lost it. 51.
Number 51.
We will be looking for him. Have some players warming up on the sidelines, passing the ball back and forth.
Ooh, another one of those players I just spotted was Bo Mayo, who actually got some minutes in at quarterback. If you didn't watch that JV game, up by quite a bit. I imagine as this game, if it does continue the way it's going, with this lead stretching out, I imagine we get to see Hunter Hayes in
for QB.
So that would be quite the special treat. As usually, Hathaway gets the starting nod, and Hayes runs his secondary position, wide receiver.
Dalton is on the Lewiston Devils, number 51, as very popular in the chat.
So Isaiah Davis is going to ask, is this the day Chris Gray gets his chance to snap the ball. What he is referring to is a ongoing joke Davis and Gray have, is that Gray believes that Gray's currently lobbying for a chance to go out on the field, as when he was in high school, I do not believe he played his last year, or somehow he believes he still has a year of eligibility, but I'm not sure that's quite how it works. I believe it goes by age, and if you're enrolled in the school, not work at the school. But
And Gray is pretty old now.
I'd love to see Gray out there. Maybe Gray can play in the game that we're hoping is going to happen, which is going to be coaches versus players.
That would be something we'd have to stream for Buzz Media.
And Mr. Isaiah Earl Davis says Coach Hathaway is all about it. He has promised it to me. Mike Hathaway, a pretty logical guy, so I'm going to have to question the legitimacy of that claim, as I don't believe Mr. Hathaway is going to follow Chris Gray's rhetoric on this whole year of eligibility. So we are just going to conclude our Dr. Pussum's halftime show, as Hathaway's going to take it back for the Hornets. They're going to throw. It is tipped by number 35, the Blue Devils.
Number 35, Garrett Mack.
So Garrett Mack's going to tip it up. It's going to go off Mack's hands, Bossy's hands, and then into the ground. So
Davis did mention we have the lineman game coming up this week, the big guys only game.
Big guys only. I have heard allegedly that Jacob Wilcox is going to be at the quarterback position. That is one of the most important things to figure out, is who is manning that. So he's going to find Hayes, who is going to look to juke. He's going to spin back inside. Move not as effective in the 7-on-7 format. So the Hornets are going to step back out onto the field.
They do have 8 people on the field. Isn't that 8? Hathaway with a nice pass to Coburn. Oh no. Never mind.
No, you're right. They do they?
Wait till they.
Yes,
so
they have
had
8 players on the field. Is it 8?
They do. I don't know if people know that or if what the flag was just for.
Coburn! They have 8 players on defense. Oh, you kneel one? All right, so it appears we have some sort of rule I'm not quite used to.
We did have someone in the. What are the flags for? Do we know what the flags are for?
Oh, yes, they do kneel one. Number 13 up near the center. All right, so that's what's going on here.
That was Hathaway to Trevor Bossy. Completed pass. So the answer to the question about the 8 players, they are kneeling 1.
Yeah, it appears they kneel. Yeah, one is up near Jacob Thompson. Never quite seen this before.
I haven't either.
Kind of weird is they usually switch them out.
Ooh.
So Hayes is going to catch that one in his hands, and it's going to be knocked out by number 2.
Number Jaden Karen.
All right, Hathaway is going to look for Brett Coburn, who makes an amazing catch. Able to catch the ball up behind his head.
Definitely be height coming into play there.
Got that Coburn height there. So I believe it's going to be 40-12.
My mom was cheering on the sidelines for Brett.
But the real question is, are you cheering for Brett?
That was somewhat impressive. I'm like 3/4
Somewhat
of the way.
impressive.
3/4 of the way impressed with Brett.
Ooh, Hathaway's going to spin back out, and he's going to find Brett Coburn again, who puts 8 points up on the board.
Oh.
Quite the play design there, I'd imagine, from the mind of Michael Hathaway.
And possibly Sawyer Hathaway.
So it appears that Wyatt was looking left, and he was able to spin out and kind of follow that sideline and hit Brett Coburn. So Charest is going to take the ball. He is going to look down the field, and he hits number 43 out short. He was looking downfield, but he's able to reel it back into number 43, who I do not believe we've seen his number. So
We haven't. His name is Cody Hensler.
So Cody Hensler getting, I believe, his first catch of the game. So Charest is going to take the ball. He's going to throw downfield to number 15.
Number 15 is Eli Bigelow.
It appears Dayton and Bigelow got caught up there. Didn't quite see just saw it at the corner of my eye, so I can't tell you whether there should have been a flag called there.
I'm not sure. It did look like the ball hit number 15 after he fell, or mid-fall, but I could be wrong with that one as well.
So Charest is going to take the ball, and he's going to give it he's going to throw to number 15.
Eli Bigelow with
Eli Bigelow, right in that 40-40 wasteland that Hathaway was talking about, where the gets slippery. So Bigelow's going to fall. They're going to throw, and Royce is going to duck down for the interception, but Bigelow reaches up on his back from the ground and catches that ball.
Great effort and a great catch.
So Charest has got someone in the backfield. He's got Bigelow and Jackson out to his outsides. He's going to throw to Jackson, who's going to catch, taken down by Royce for the first down. So they're going to move the chains just in the nick of time.
On the chains tonight, we have Lisa, Dayton's mom, Denver Taylor's mom, and my mom. Doing a very nice job, I have to say.
Denver Taylor's mom, great woman. She, you can just tell by her child that she has, she's got great morals herself that she has passed down to her son.
Both sons.
So Charest is going to throw to 17.
17. Cam Karen.
So Cam Karen is gonna slip right through his hands. Question I have so far is if that ball does appear to be quite slippery tonight. Not really sure, as there's not much precipitation out there or anything like that. So
we did see some mist earlier, and it was.
I do know those are brand new game balls that came in a few weeks ago, so I'm sure they're still needing to be broken in a little bit.
Nice. We have a timeout from, I believe, Lewiston. Davis says the mom shanking. That is correct.
Yeah. All right, we are back. So it appears number 10, a player we saw during the JV game, is going to step in.
Number 10 is...
He's going to throw, and it is almost intercepted by Landon Arsenal, right through the hands of number 43 of the Blue Devils.
10, Josh Randall.
So you said number 10 is Josh Randall?
Josh Randall.
All right, so Randall is going to step in for Charest. And we are going to have a changing of the quarterback position. Still some familiar faces out there for the Blue Devils. We see Jackson and forgot the name of the other one.
Which one?
He's been making a lot of plays.
Bigelow?
Bigelow. Is Bigelow out there?
15. I don't know. Oh,
All right.
80 just slipped.
10 is going to hit 17.
17, Cam Karen with a great catch.
Cam Karen.
We do have a comment in the chat saying, missing our cowbells. We are missing our whole student section. Even all the parents that used to come. It's much quieter without everyone.
Yeah, I can say I don't miss the cowbell.
I
do miss some of the clever chants that the Leavitt student section was able to come up with, but
some got shut down by LaRoche very fastly, but
yeah, I'm sure maybe when I turn 45 I'll love the cowbell, but Jackson is going to catch it.
Great catch for the first down, I think. Yep.
So Randall out here hitting some passes early on, able to find a groove. It is never too late for a comeback, but the Lewiston players can dream so far as they're down 30, but as I said, I would love to see something interesting go on here.
We did see Randall in the JV game as the quarterback.
Randall some solid quarterbacking during that JV game. So Randall is going to step back. He's going to fire out to Jackson, who's going to turn the corner. And Jackson makes an amazing catch.
Defended by Dayton Calder, but
Jackson,
he got that.
Amazing catch. If Davis was here, we'd do a replay for us, but I'm sure you guys can go back on your own. That was quite the catch. What is his first name?
Josh.
Is it
Randall?
Donovan Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say hello to future Donovan Jackson because I know you came back and watched this. So Randall is going to run out, and it's going to be punched out by Benson Royce.
Just need to go to Sling Studio and hit replay button. I'm not going to hit it now, but just look and see what it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but amazing catch there from Jackson back on that backside. That was biggest play I've seen all night. Very skillful and very graceful.
Davis says next time.
We're going to have number 17 headed to motion. Randall is going to hit 17, who catches the football and
dives in for a nice touchdown.
I do believe that is the touchdown.
That was a nice touchdown.
So 17 heads into motion. The ball is thrown. I do believe Benson Royce tips it, and then 17 able to pull it in for the touchdown.
42-18 is the new score.
Leavitt still leading, but Blue Devils hoping to chip away. Finding some success with Randall at quarterback. Randall going to take it back. He's going to lob it up to number 17. It is batted out by Ben Royce. "41 people watching the stream. Once again, we do thank you guys
71.
for watching. Oh, 71, not 41. But once again, let's get involved in the chat.
4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Wyatt Hathaway is going to take it. Thomas Casey running some routes out there, but he's going to hit his favorite wide receiver. I'm not sure if it's Wyatt's favorite, but the statistical analysis would say that Trev Bossy is his favorite. That is going to put them at about 2nd and 8. Great position here for the Hornets. We got Tommy accompanying Wyatt in the backfield. Wyatt is going to roll out. He's going to throw to Zach Madison. Little low on that ball as Zach Mad hits the deck and tries to catch it.
He's going to fix his headband and try to do it again. Marley get another pick for Instagram. Try to get a good action shot.
All right, so we're going to see
I'm going to try to see if I can do it through the window. I don't know.
Coburn come in for Casey, and I believe Royce come in for Jordan. So Wyatt Hathaway going to take it. He's going to step back, sling it to Bossy once again in the middle, who dodges a few Blue Devils and picks up a few yards. That's going to put them, I believe, yes, first down. So we got 3:12 here to go in this third quarter, 42-18, as the chat states.
Davis, I'm trying to get a good action shot.
Hathaway's going to take it. He's going to throw it up to his little brother, Sawyer Hathaway, for the diving catch. Good catch there from Hathaway.
Do you want like a video or do you want just a picture? Because it might be easier to get a video of a play. I don't know what you're putting it.
For you Lewiston fans out there who aren't accustomed, we are, as Marley is usually our lead football analyst, but she is actually our lead photographer tonight in the absence of the great Isaiah Earl Davis for our Instagram at Leavitt Buzz Media.
I do think Hickson is in charge of the Instagram.
So Hathaway's going to throw downfield to Coburn. Hathaway overthrowing that one just a wee bit.
Davis, we're going to try with the video on this one. Hopefully it's a good play.
So we got a minute 50 here to go in this third quarter. Wyatt Hathaway's going to roll out to his left, set his feet, throw backside to Trev Bossy, who is going to catch the football for another Leavitt touchdown. That is going to put the Hornets up 48-18.
Davis, I'm going to send that one to you because that was cool.
Did you get that one?
I did get that one.
All right, so Trev Bossy's touchdown is going to be immortalized on the Leavitt Instagram. If you'd like the replay, you can go back and check it out. All right, so Davis handing over the editorial torch to Marley Coburn, letting her make the big decisions. And he's confirmed that Morgan Hickson is in charge of social media. All right, so Hathaway's going to call timeout before the snap was out of Thompson's hands. And he's going to take it back, and they're going to draw up something here. 48-18. Hornets with a 30-point lead. A huge bug just fell. I'm not sure what kind of bug that is, but you can see it on cam, but the thing is huge. All right, so Sora Hathaway is going to be in. He's going to throw it to Hathaway, who caught it and got the 2-point conversion. So we are going to, it is going to be up 50-18 for Leavitt here. Not quite getting the barn burner we were looking for, but you know, great job by Lewiston. Not a lot of teams are able to go up against this Leavitt squad, but they have put up a pretty decent fight here tonight. It appears we are going to have Charest back in, taking a series off, probably on the sidelines, chalking some things up with coach, and getting ready to go back in. Charest going to take the ball. He's going to throw it to number 2, and May's going to provide a crucial stock block there.
Number 2 with the complete pass, Jaden Karen.
So Jaden Karen is going to get that pass. Charest, a great spiral there.
Oh, there's 2 number 10s. Okay, Josh Randall's the one. He has curly hair. Or maybe it looks curly from up here.
All right, so the black shorts is actually Josh Randall.
He's like shorter.
So Charest is going to throw one. It is intercepted by Deegan Jordan, who is streaking down the sideline.
He is.
Charest falls. Deegan Jordan is going to take it in for the pick 6.
Great play by Deegan Jordan. And maybe.
It appears the play might have been blown dead earlier than we thought, and Deegan Jordan did not get in.
Would you see Wyatt talking to the ref?
All right. So it appears Charest may have gotten Jordan when he fell there, but great pick there from Deacon Jordan, able to cut the route off and take the ball away. So we have about 5 seconds left on the clock. It doesn't appear that the Hornets are going to be able to get a playoff here, but we're going to have another quarter of action coming. Thank you for sticking with us. We do appreciate it. Do got to say, Marley Alexa Coburn, for a woman without her glasses tonight, you have done an amazing job.
Thank you very much. I only messed up on a few words that Davis was putting in the chat. I'm doing pretty good with the numbers.
But the roster work has been quite amazing.
Davis did post an update on the Leavitt Buzz Media Instagram if you would like to see
What's up with the battery?
the wonderful video. And we are just switching over batteries for the camera.
All right, another blackout here.
Thank you, Noah.
Noah Carpenter, Isaiah
Thank you,
Davis.
Davis.
Camera, we're going to go back to Noah Carpenter just one sec. Camera is off. Oh, it's back. Yes, we are just, Mr. Morin here is, he has finagled a way to charge the batteries by plugging them into the other non-operational camera. And he's got it. So we're going to head back to Noah. Way to go, Marley. Thumbs up emoji. Noah Carpenter, great golf player. So
amazing catch from Hathaway to 33 Zach Mad.
Yeah, Noah Carpenter, a part of the Buzz Media squad that just went head-to-head with the Buzz Media crew. We have yet to see who the victor is of that, as it has been teased, and the victor will be revealed in this upcoming video. That was quite the coveted golf match that was put on.
Oh, Noah did say he is going back to football, unless that's not what he meant. I think that is.
Going back to football, though. So, and Hathaway is going to hit Madison for a touchdown. Hopefully Rachel Madison is watching right now, as your baby boy just scored a amazing touchdown.
Zach Mad having a very good game tonight.
Zach Mad getting some catches in. So that is going to make it 56-18.
Oops, sorry about that one.
Leavitt. Update you guys on the score.
Going for the 2-point.
Hathaway's going to hit Jordan, but bounced off of the upper neck there from Deacon Jordan. Amazing pick, almost a pick six. Appears it was a one of those shoelace tackles like the one we saw on Sir Royce a few weeks ago that shut down his amazing touchdown. But Deacon Jordan going with the calf sleeves. I really like the double calf sleeves. Really big fan of the fashion here. I do believe the Blue Devils have really outdone the Hornets here on fashion tonight. But
I have to agree with that one.
Beanies, trucker hats, mix match cleats. I'm always a fan of that.
You do have a sweatshirt under
Yeah,
dress.
really nice. You know that the blue and white really pops. Always been a fan of that color scheme, as opposed to the Hornet green. So Charest is going to take it. He's going to throw. He's going to hit number 13, who is going to juke out Balmeo and pick up a few more yards.
Number 13, Cam Bolduck, with a nice catch and a few yards there.
So Cam Bolduck is going to catch. They're going to move down the field.
When will they release a Tommy on the wheel route? I am not sure, but we're hoping for something.
Mr. Clout 2088.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, we'd love to see what your real name is, because we've got your alias, but you've asked some really interesting questions tonight. I do believe you brought up Stephen Gray earlier, which was a shock to hear his name. So Charest is going to hit number 2 in stride for the first down.
Davis is asking us to check what he posted on the Buzz Media.
As we are going to ask you guys, the 68 of you as well. I'm sure the Lewiston side of things probably doesn't want to follow a Leavitt run account, but we're going to ask our Leavitt adversaries to go out and hit the follow and the notification bell so you are notified when things are posted on there. So Charest finding his mojo back, able to hit his players. That one sails over the head of number 13. I do not remember.
Number 13, sorry about that. I'm looking on the Instagram. Cam Bolduck.
So Cam Bolduck, as Marley is working the Instagrams right now.
Sorry about that one. Cam Bolduck, a new name that we've heard so far this game. Had some nice catches.
Yes. So Charest with Danny May in the backfield, 2-2 for his receiver core. So Charest is going to throw quickly out to number 7, who's going to catch, and he is going to be tackled by number 10, Nick Morin. As it appears Hathaway is rotating in some of these younger guys like we were asking for. As we see Hathaway and Morin out there.
All right, I'm ready.
So Charest is going to take the football, and he's going to throw it to number 22, Danny May, who is going to fall down to one knee for the down. Number 72. Can we get a name on him?
72 would be would be Mike Jalbert, Big Mike. AKA.
That is Big Mike. All right, I do believe he's
Big
wearing a
Mike.
Bass Pro Shop hat.
I think he is too.
Not much of a fisherman myself, but I do say the Bass Pro Shop. Very nice apparel they have there.
Brett does have a hat, and he is not anywhere close to a fisherman.
Exposure here for Brett Colburn. So Charest is going to take it. He is going to hit Danny. Nope, he is not going to hit Danny May. He's going to split the difference between Danny May and number 2.
Number 2, Jaden Karen.
Not sure who he was quite looking for there. Got a bit jumped. It appears Charest is going to head off the field. And we're going to have number 10, who I believe, let me look, is Josh Randall from the JV game. So the Hornets are going. Oh, the Hornets are going to take over. So that's why we see Charest come off.
Oh, we do see Blaine O'Shaw.
Tommy Casey getting his first taste of the football. Maybe we're going to see him on the wheel tonight.
As it was.
As Mr. Clout 2088 pointed out. We do see Nick Morin out there on offense, and Blaine Shaw, some of the new names, some of the stars of the JV game. As Hathaway's going to throw, he's going to hit Deegan Jordan, who just loses it. Just a little bit behind him. Trying to turn his body and catch that, but no cigar there for Deegan Jordan. This game is slowly winding down as it is, we got 7:46 on the clock here, and time is continued to tick here in the fourth quarter, so.
The score is still 56 Hornets, 18 Devils. Hathaway is going to
throw it to Denver Taylor, who is
just short of the ball. Fourth down for the Hornets.
So the Hornets are going to check in. We got Tommy Casey out there, a fan favorite out there, as he's usually one of the big guys. So Casey's going to run down the middle.
Looking for DT.
They hit Denver Taylor, who's going to reel it in for the first down.
Great catch by Denver.
Big fourth down there. They're going to keep it in the hands of the Hornets. Hornets have seemed unstoppable so far this year, as I believe, I'm not going to put 100% on it. I'll put 99.9 that they're going to win this game, but looking to see if there are any teams that can dethrone this Hornet 7-on-7 team. Casey's going to go into motion. He's going to take off, get a running start, but he's going to hit Blaine O'Shaw off to the right, who's going to catch it and get the pickup of a few yards.
Nice to see Blaine O'Shaw here in the varsity game, as we saw him earlier in the JV.
Blaine O'Shaw, one of those great JV players. So we are going to see Hathaway step up to the plate. He's got Denver Taylor in the backfield. Hathaway's going to go out to his left. He's going to sling it to Thomas Casey, who makes an amazing catch through the middle. Some of the players loving that. Thomas Casey, great pickup there. I believe he picks up the first down.
He does.
Way to rail that one in there.
That is Tommy for Clout 2088. Hoping that that's what you were looking for. Good calls.
Clout 2088. Giving some praise to Mike Hathaway, giving it to Casey. But it appears Hathaway is going to find the younger Hathaway. It's tipped up.
By DT, maybe?
DT and I believe number 2 were able to tip that.
Yeah.
So fighting over the ball once again.
Number 2 from Lewiston, Jaden Karen.
We're marching into Blue Devils territory here for the Hornets. Hoping that now that we see Thomas Casey out there, that maybe he is the one that's able to punch it in the end zone. We're looking for a Michael Ford. We're going to see what Marley can do on the roster. As Hathaway's going to go out to the right, he's going to throw to Thomas Casey as it is tipped by number 7. Keegan Whiting.
Hate to say it, but I'm not seeing a Michael Ford on this roster. Mason, take a look.
A double look. Do not see a Michael Ford anywhere.
He's a lineman. All right, that makes sense. He may not be on this 7-on-7 team. Promise does
So-
mention that linemen do not play.
Hathaway's going to throw it up to Hathaway, who faces just a wee bit of contact, but good call from the ref not to throw the flag there.
Lineman game next week, as pointed out by Clout 2088. If we could get a name.
Still wondering who you are, Cloud, because you have provided some great questions and information here tonight. Reveal yourself.
We would love
Clout
to give you credit
2088.
with a name. It is. I can't see the down marker.
Oh.
Possibly.
Believe it's maybe fourth
Fourth.
down here. So they're going to throw it to Big Tom Casey. It's going to glide right through his hand. So I believe that we're going to see a changing of the guard, and the Blue Devil offense is going to head onto the field. Let's see who they have at this quarterback position. If it is going to be Charest or if it's going to be, I believe it's Randall. Correct?
Randall, yep, 10.
All right.
Black shorts. Curly hair.
Oh, no, the quarterback, Randall. I believe. Is he out there? Number 10.
I think that's. Does he have blue shorts now?
Yes. Who else are we thinking of? Oh, there's two number 10s.
There's two number 10s, and one has black shorts and one has blue shorts.
This one has blue shorts.
So
Let's
maybe
check
this is.
up in the.
But one of them has curly hair. So
Okay. So this is Mike
Click. I don't think that guy has curly hair. No, he does.
Click. So we've been saying Randall all night for, I believe that's Mike Click, if someone can correct us on that. If it's Randall or Click at the quarterback position. So either way, they're going to throw, and looking for, I believe that is Donovan Jackson.
Peter Cloutier might be Clout 2088.
There are two number 10s. So
Okay, so QB is
Is-
Mike Click.
all right, so we've been saying Randall for most of this varsity game. Is there are two number 10s. On our roster, we have it as a.
We have. Where's the other one? I know I read it earlier. I just.
Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Oh, okay, yeah, so Mike Click, that's what we're going to get. Oh, because he's a JV player, and the usual number 10 is, I believe Randall is usually a varsity player, so that's what we're seeing going on here.
All right. Thank you to people in the chat. I think this 10 has curly hair as well, or it looks curly because I do not have my glasses on tonight.
Yeah, a few people have.
Because Randall has curly hair too, but I can't see Randall on the sideline either.
All right. Thank you to the Lewiston fan base for correcting us on that.
And I think that Pam Seroy said Clout 2088 is possibly Peter Cloutier.
Not quite sure who that is, but
It's Tave's dad. He's a freshman. Not Peter Cloutier, Tave. Yes. Thank you, Pam.
so you have been exposed, Mr. Clout 2088. So we got a minute 16 left, 56-18. As a reminder, the score, fourth quarter, as this game is most likely dwindling down into a Leavitt victory. Leavitt does it once again, another blowout victory. This blowout not as similar to some of the other ones, like the senior night blowout.
Senior night.
You know, the Blue Devils have still been able to kind of work on their craft and install some stuff. So still putting up numbers don't quite reflect on the scoreboard, but they're going to throw it up, and Sawyer Hathaway is going to pick it. He's going to head down the sideline. He's going to be met by number 45. He's going to cut back across the field. He's going to jump through, and he's going to be tagged down. So Hathaway is going to take it into Blue Devil territory, and they're going to hand the ball off to the Hornets with time dwindling down. Interesting to see what the Hornets are going to do here. Imagine they're
Sawyer
going to
always manages to get something, and it may not look pretty, but it works.
Imagine they're going to run this clock down the best they can. I don't believe the clock is on, so They might just let it run down or get one more in.
Noah Carpenter says you guys need to go pro in casting. Thank you, Noah Carpenter.
Oh, thank you very much, Noel Carpenter. Even though I know that's fully meant for Marley. All right, Tesora Hathaway is going to throw it up to Big Tom Casey.
Oh, looking for the touchdown.
All right, I
Close
believe they're
one
going
there.
to let the clock run out here. They're going to reel it back. Amazing game.
Thank you, Davis, for the
All right.
excellent coverage.
So
Comment.
we're going to end with a score, I believe, what was it, 56-18, 14?
I think it was up here.
Shot. Clock has already been turned off.
56-18.
So 56-18.
And we are going to end the live here. Thank you all for watching. Great
Thank you
game.
all. And good night.